Right. Welcome back, everyone, to the latest episode of What Lies Beneath. On the last exciting episode, the party began doing the little tasks that they had to do for. Actually, no, they started off by exploring around Igmorgus, the giant mushroom at the center of the Garden of Welcome. Found a drow that had been seemingly buried there, as well as a few other things. They even entered Igmorgus and ran into the wedding party, but they were allowed to leave, strangely. After doing some further exploration and dealing with a few things, they went off to complete the tasks they'd been assigned. The first of which was to deal with an alpha grick, which turned out not to be an alpha grick, but instead to be a grick mother on a nest of eggs, with some careful use of ranged tactics, and the party prevailed and felt pretty good and decided to continue on these tasks and go towards where they were told a shambling mound was causing trouble around one of the areas. However, when they reached this area, they came across a locked door, and that is where we ended the last session. Now, Shmoosh, you're aware of this door. You're aware that this area is normally off limits because it is quite an important area for various reasons. You're not exactly sure what the reasons are, but you know it's important.
Oh. Oh, some echo there. Yeah, well, we just need to find a shambling mound. And it's been causing problems.
Yep.
Shouldn't be too hard. I think the Grick was probably more dangerous than this. That's also a famous last word, so be careful.
Yep.
Midas, do you see any keyhole in that thing? No?
Is there a keyhole?
No, there is no keyhole, and you
Might
can
be a-
see like a line where there's a clear hinge, but you can't see any obvious way to open it.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic.
Okay. So, immediately after this, well, after you begin casting this ritual, and now well, let's see. Perhaps,
I will look around in like the rumble of that
Immediately, Shmoosh, as you finish casting this spell, you see that the door lights up with. Oh, no, wait, apparently that's on the wrong side of the door. A purplish abjuration magic.
Of course.
Okay, there's definitely a lock on that thing. Probably like an arcane lock. So it's gonna need like a password. Anyone want to give it a go?
Open sesame. Possible.
Nothing happens.
Mushrooms are the best
Nothing happens.
in omelets.
Hey!
What?
No.
If anything, as you say the words in omelets, the door seems to be closed even more.
It's not working. Maybe someone of the sovereign's lieutenants, maybe, no? You know, the circle leaders?
Did anyone say anything specific to us? Or to you, Shmoosh?
I'm trying to think back to the hunter who told me to seek out this creature. Did he mention anything of a password or a locked door?
No. However, if you would like, Shmoosh, as you've got this detect magic up, you can roll an investigation check.
Okie doke. Yeah, I'm gonna look for something scrawled on the wall, or maybe underneath the rocks. Maybe they just left the key underneath.
I was going to look for it hidden.
Yeah, you can also investigate Midas.
Oh.
I'm not good at investigation. I was like, I'm good at investigation. No, that's intimidation. Can I intimidate the rocks to tell me?
Okay.
You will open. We have your kid.
No, you cannot. Having a look round, Smoosh, you do begin to see some. Looking closely and investigating, you begin to see some writing that is only really visible due to your detect magic. In fact, as you're looking closely, it's a slightly different glow, and that's why you're able to pick it up, but perhaps weren't straight away.
Oh. What's this?
So let me just... No, that's not the thing I wanted. Where I note? Okay. Okay. There you see a passage saying, press the panels in the right order.
Oh.
And as you read that and that information processes into your head, 4 panels light up on the door.
4 panels, guys. I think there's a combination.
Yes. 1 is onyx, 1 is pearl, 1 is emerald, and 1 is nephrite.
Oh. This is like the colors we saw below the Shmoosh. Do you remember? Remember the different metals?
Yeah. So one of them wasn't pearl, I don't think.
Oh. The nephrite was one, right? Wasn't that the greenish, blackish one? Or
There was a greenish, blackish one, but you weren't quite sure what that was.
Oh, okay. Well,
I pressed.
there must be an order to these.
I pressed the emerald one.
Whoa. Before you do that, don't just guess, Midas.
So what's the order you're going for?
I'm running. It's going to be a trap.
Right, onyx.
So, emerald on it. Type in the chat, because you're breaking up a bit.
Oh, is that why you guys can't hear me properly?
Yeah, you sound like kind of...
You sound fairly distant and breaking up a bit.
I'm wondering if it's...
What about now?
That's much better.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I need to get a new splitter. What it is that if I slightly take my splitter out, both my earphones work, but in doing so, my mic cuts out slightly.
That would be the issue. Okay, you sound much better now, though.
But now I can only hear through one earphone.
Ah. Yeah, I'm definitely retreating as he presses this combination and expecting some sort of magical explosion.
As you press that, I would like a wisdom saving throw.
Is it a charming impact?
Nope. Actually, no, this would be an intelligence saving throw even, but...
Alright.
But it's still the same roll. I'll take your roll.
Damn it.
Okay, so you will take... Let me find the spell that this is. Based on?
Failed the intelligence save because wasn't intelligent enough to begin with
Yeah.
in figuring out a combination.
Is it Simnatic Static?
No, it's not quite that powerful.
It's the only intelligence save spell that I know.
There's a phantasmal
You
spell
will
that's on
take
it.
that damage
Ow.
as the 4 gems panels light up and extend a whip of energy that whips into your mind.
Oh,
Ow.
And you feel lethargic to the point where if this was a combat, you would have to choose between whether you move, do an action, or a bonus action.
sort of slowed.
Yeah,
We call it pseudo-slowed.
basically, he got mind whipped.
Yeah.
Guys, it's not in alphabetical order.
Why would it be? These are precious metals. They're not.
Yeah, it's
If it was alphabetized, it might be something like names. These are nothing to do with that. It's probably something like hardness, or maybe scarcity, or maybe there's a color combination somewhere around here.
I don't even know what a nephrite is.
Nor do I. But does anyone else? Elodie, do you know what a nephrite is? Is it a type of instrument?
I have no idea.
Hey, you can all roll me intelligence checks to see if you know what netherite is.
Yep. That checks out.
Shmoosh, you know that a netherite is also a greenish gemstone, but rather than being like a bright like an emerald, it's more like a copper coin that's rusted.
Huh. That's weird. I kind of guessed it was green earlier.
Yep.
Like blackish green, but as we come to think of it, I think it's like a dark emerald, like like a rusty color. Thinking of combinations of these 4.
It's not alphabetical.
No, no. Maybe. Hello. Can pearls be sort of green sometimes? Maybe it's like
Iridescent.
purity.
In fact, you know what? I'm gonna play this a slight. Not only did it hit you with the sidekick, each of the panels turned red.
Okay.
But just for that brief moment, suggesting that.
Right.
Wow.
Suggesting that emerald is also. They're all in the wrong place. Like, I don't know. Or maybe the emerald isn't the first. So, I'm thinking a couple of combinations. One of my combinations is going to go pearl, emerald, onyx. No, pearl, emerald, nephrite, onyx. Because that's like shades.
Light.
And it could also be something to do with like purity.
All right, I put it in.
Or
Okay, so
he's like, he's like, all right, yeah, sure.
pearl, emerald, onyx, nephrite.
Yeah,
No,
I trust you.
nephrite, onyx.
Nephrite,
Onyx being the last
Yes,
one and the
so,
most.
so the same way, but put pearl first.
Okay. So just type into the chat the order I just.
Oh my god. It's the same as it was, but pearl first before emerald.
Okay.
Instead of last.
Right, give me another intelligence save, Midas.
Oh, shit. You're gonna be dead before we start the fight, Midas. If you keep rolling around on the floor, holding your head like that.
Oh. Yeah, that's the thing.
Oh, maybe it does spell out something. Open! It spells out open! Oh my god, guys, it's onyx. It's onyx, emerald, nephrite.
Oh.
You're a genius, Midas. You're a dead genius, Midas.
Oh, I'm on. Alright, I put in. I then put onyx first.
Yep.
Nephrite.
Yeah,
Emerald.
onyx, pearl, emerald, nephrite.
There's the one.
And as you do that, the door opens.
Oh, that was so
Oh,
easy.
I kicked the door.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
such a painless puzzle.
And Bibble is going to walk up to you before you have a chance to go too far ahead, Midas.
Well, there's no injuries on him.
No, but there's blood pouring out of his nose.
Oh, yeah, you got some red.
He is going to lay him.
You've got red on you.
Did that just do only
Yeah.
one hit point?
He might have had a nosebleed.
Didn't do
Because he
Hey.
was thinking so
Hey.
hard.
Be healed 10.
That puzzle took all of his brain power, so it was
Healing
like
10.
Yep.
he was like overloading on.
As you are lay on hands.
I trusted you, Shmoosh.
Hey, we got there in the end.
Ow.
Yep, it was that simple.
It
Did
felt
you
like
follow-
the dagger was going into my head again.
Was that you,
Right.
Jamie, who typed the letters, or was that?
I typed out those letters.
And did you not? Did it click when you typed them?
Yeah. Well, he told me to put it in chat, and I was like, I can't be asked spelling out emerald,
That's amazing.
I was
nephrite.
hoping by you typing, you would get it.
Yeah.
I was sort of right. Yeah, I did get it. Wasn't alphabetical, but it was word based.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
Smoosh.
we could have
as
been
you're,
on a long.
as you're
shoot, right?
approaching this pool, you can
Hmm.
smell a distinct smell of rotten flesh.
Oh, tasty. I mean, not good.
Wow.
You smell that? Rotten flesh. Only the most nutritious. I mean, defiled of smells.
There's something wrong with you.
No. Nothing wrong with you.
Okay.
Who knows?
And looking closer, and I'm sure you can see on the map, there appear to be like panels, and then there's almost like little like rivulets
Veins.
through. Yeah, and you can,
Yeah.
and the smell seems to be coming from the veins.
Ugh. It's like it's cracked and it's oozing out. Ugh. Want me to have Squeaks go up over it?
We can scout the area.
And we'll have Squeaks just fly over the top.
Nothing
Oh, man,
happens
there's
to
more.
Squeaks, but there is a second patch that Squeaks can
There's
see.
more of it, guys. Ugh. It seems to wrap around, though. Hey, it might be a shortcut through the wall. It kind of like goes in a complete U shape. Oh, and there's a big flower. It's like
Yeah.
pulsing. That's not a shambling mound. Are we in the right area? Okay, I'm gonna have Squeaks come back around. I say, right. Let's have a look.
Maybe your friend who sent us on this quest was after us being killed off.
Oh,
Maybe this flower is much worse than a shambling mound.
if I had minor illusion, I'd make Smoosh a hard hat and a clipboard, and I would say, "Alright, we gotta knock this wall through right here."
Ibble sort of looks and says, "Wait, you want us to actually knock through the wall?"
It's like right on the other side. I'm not kidding. Like, if we can bash through 5 feet of solid rock, then it'll make our job so easy.
It's
Bibble
not a
sort of-
load-bearing wall, is it?
Ibble is going to do a perception check to see if he can determine that. You know, I'm not. I mean, it might work, but if there's like a weak point or a stress point, I don't think it's going to be good. I'm not really. We don't really have digging tools unless you've got like a digging spell.
Oh, let me just check.
Stand back,
Dragon breath.
Wait, stand
I
back.
I could use acid to melt the wall.
Yeah, you do that. You do that first. Weaken the wall.
Or we could put water in it, and I could freeze the cracks and have it expand and break open the wall that way.
You can try that.
And that sounds like it'll take time.
It would. Yeah, probably easier to just get a plank of 2x4.
Recommend you stand back.
Wait, what are you going to do?
I recommend you stand back.
How big of an explosion is this?
It is gonna be a 10-foot radius. As I aim for this point right here.
What is it? Is it gonna? Oh my god! Okay. Fire damage.
There she blows.
Okay.
Can the wall make a deck save?
No, but
I'll stand under the door because the door looks like it's the most stable thing here. We're making an entrance. Quite literally.
Okay. I'm just trying to... Because honestly, wasn't expecting you to try to knock through a goddamn wall. Markstone.
What was I? But then I saw how, like, kind of that wall backs off onto the other one, and I was like, oh, you know what?
What, you want us to go, like, and go through the flesh?
I forget how hardness works in this.
Hardness. It's like damage reduction, which means...
Okay, roll the
over
damage for
hardness.
your fireball thing that you're doing.
If this wall has DR10, you need to do over 10.
Yep, the wall doesn't even crack.
Oh.
The wall laughs at you.
I guess we're trying to go over this thing.
Yes, it appears to be a rather solid wall.
Like, it's rotten flesh for a reason, guys, and it's probably gonna kill you if you try to go swimming in it. Okay.
Bibble in a diving pose. Ow. Right.
Yeah, don't try that, Bibble.
Now that I've weakened it, what if I hit a pitten into it? Would it...
There's not even a scratch on the wall from your fireball, from your attack.
It did 5 damage.
You did no damage.
It was 5 damage. It says 5 there.
Yep, which
An
was
AC of
reduced by its hardness. So you did no damage. In fact, you did negative damage.
The best you could do, Midas, is cook an egg on it now.
I have an egg.
Bibble's like, well, these panels are kind of looking at them kind of floating, so if we ran across them really quick and we had our balance, we could probably get across.
Ooh. Quick. Oh. It's not my name.
Also, would it really affect you if you fell in Shmoosh? You're not really flesh, you're mushroom.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll test it. I'm gonna have Squeaks grab a hold of the end of one of the rope, and I'll just dangle it down into the water and see what it does to the rope.
Yeah. And
Actually, I'll do this with Mage Hand. Don't put Squeaks in danger. Let's do Mage Hand 30 feet out.
Okay, as the rope touches the liquid, it puffs up suddenly in a cloud of yellowish spores.
Ooh, hold your breath.
But after a few seconds, that those spores settle and disappears.
Okay. And did the rope sink at all, or did it just sort of land on that?
It just landed on it. It
Okay.
sunk maybe a little bit, but not really enough to judge a depth or anything, if there is a depth.
Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. It's spore-based. If you inhale that stuff, probably kill you.
Wait, didn't we just come from the Grick area?
Yes.
Like, is it like in the next map around?
Not quite.
Yeah.
All right, can I go grab a brick?
You took most. Okay, yeah, you can. I'll say you can go and grab a brick.
Oh, I went for the thing now. I want to chuck one in and see what happens to it.
Okay.
Grab a brick. Well, brick body, and I chuck it in
I'm just gonna stand back again.
just to see what happens.
I suggest you don't get near that stuff if it plumes out a massive cloud.
Yeah, yeah, I'm chucking it in and stepping back. I wanna.
Okay.
If we're gonna go for this, we at least need to know what we're up against if something's gonna happen to us if we fall in.
Okay.
So I chuck it in and step back.
Oh, I got an idea. Damn it, didn't prepare it. Didn't prepare a removable object.
That's a shame.
Did you use that?
What happens to the brick?
Okay. So first, I would like an athletics check from you to see how far you throw this.
Oh, I'm not throwing it. I'm just kicking it off the edge.
Okay. In which case,
If
the
you look at
moment.
this, these are steps, so I'm just kicking it down the steps.
Okay, roll me an
Oh.
athletics check to see how well it rolls.
Why athletics?
Oh, can I
Because
assist
it's
with?
strength based.
Yeah. I was about to ask, can I assist with mage hand, like nudge it?
Yeah, you're fine. It rolls down. The brick body hits the mold, or the liquid, which is releasing spores when disturbed, and begins to slowly sink. And those spores sort of puff up, but you don't see anything happen to the brick body, except that it's covered in these yellowish spores and then just slowly sinks.
Oh, nice. So we've determined it's a slow and painful death.
I have another idea. Bibble, come join me. We go back. We grab the big brick.
I thought we were taking the big brick back.
Are you trying to fill this up?
Weren't we taking the big brick back to the guy because they wanted it?
Oh yeah, we were. All right, we grab all the small ones.
Okay.
There was like what, 10 of them?
And what are we trying to do? Create like,
A bridge.
I mean, they're sinking. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but
Yeah, but how many? Like, it'll fill up eventually. It'll just be bricks surrounded by this sludge.
yeah, but it could also just raise the level of the sludge. You know, like when you put rocks in water.
That's what's gonna happen.
I guess.
You know what? Dibble sort of goes. He's gonna try it. He's just gonna try to run across.
Oh god.
Oh no, Bibble!
Dibble
What are you doing,
gets to
Bibble?
there, slips, disturbs it, and is immediately covered in spores.
Can I shoot him?
Bibble! What? Don't shoot it. We have a rope. I can use mage hand.
He's not necessarily like fallen in and stopped, but there's this big puff of yellowish spores
You know what I mean? Shoot him with an arrow.
as
No.
he attempted to run across.
Pull him back.
No.
But he is okay.
You okay, Bibble?
Yeah, he manages to shake it off and goes, "Oh, that's nasty. It stinks." And let's try again. Try to get the rest of the way as he climbs out.
Oh my god, Bibble.
People gets to here and needs to make another con save.
I'm just.
Oh no. Okay. Bibble takes 10 poison damage.
Ooh.
He looks behind at us and they're just giving that how to train your dragon sort of thumbs up.
Right, Bibble, when you don't go anywhere once you get to the platform, alright? Just.
Yeah, and Bibble is poisoned.
Ooh.
You're doing great, pal.
Okay, Bibble, hold on. I'm gonna get Mage Hand to carry a rope over to him.
Yep, it will take the rope and tie it round his staff and sort of embed it into the ground a little.
Okay, we might be able to use the rope instead of going across that. Does that look? I mean, I know you tried your best, Bibble, but
Yeah.
I'm not very good this sort of thing.
it just looks a bit unstable.
Can I
Okay.
chuck him a piton?
Yeah, he will pit. Yep, you can Smoosh can mage hand the pits over. He pitons the rope in, then
We do the same on this side. Now we got a tightrope.
yep, and he is going to roll another. He is going to take another 1d10 poison damage at the start of his turn,
Big crap.
and then attempt to make another saving throw at the end of his turn.
What's my
Dibble is not successful.
Oh god, is he just like slowly dying over there?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's poisoned and.
I'm gonna make it across the tightrope.
Oh my god. Is there anything we can do to stop him from dying?
I'm going to put my hands on him.
Okay, so
Nothing
how
happens.
did you get across?
Tightrope.
Okay, I need you to roll me an acrobatics check running along the tightrope. And
So-
as Bibble is sitting here, he is going to spend 5 lay on hands points to remove the poison
Oh,
from himself.
thank god he can heal himself for that. Alright.
Is that with advantage because we're not running across the thing, or does it make
No.
it easier?
It doesn't really make it easier or harder.
So there was
You're
no,
able to get across.
so there was no point of the tightrope at all.
I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
okay.
Wait. Why instead of tight roping, why don't you
Okay,
climb
so
underneath?
Elodie, you can roll me a dex save as you slip on this rope.
Yay, the deck save maybe.
And you
saved me.
you sort of fall, but you manage to catch onto the rope and sort of you're now hanging there, just suspended slightly above this liquid.
Well, this didn't go as planned.
You can now continue to try to climb across, but it will be an athletics check. I'm going to say you're about there.
No. This isn't going to be.
And you're fine, and you managed to climb the rest of the way.
I've got nothing in strength, so.
Yep, you managed to get across.
I got nothing in strength or dex really, so it's be fine.
-1 in strength.
I am resistant to poison.
Yeah.
You should walk across then. You might as well.
I got another
Jorah
idea.
is going to try an acrobatics check along the tightrope. Jorah is good.
Okay.
And then Bill
It's
is just going
about-
to sort of sit here, I guess.
More like 25 feet
Yep.
to the edge. Okay. 8, 16, 24. Would you estimate I can get there with about 24 if I have try and jump onto someone there or like catch onto at the end of maybe Bibble's staff or something? 24
Sure.
feet.
What are you trying to
Alright.
do?
I'm gonna rummage around in my bag of holding.
Are you going to try to pogo stick?
And he pulls out the pint-sized pogo stick.
Wait. How small is Shmoosh?
Oh, this is a high jump though, is it?
How
Or
much
can I
does-
use it to do a long jump?
I'll say it'll be a little bit trickier, but you can.
I'll do like a
Potential.
long.
I would say if you want to do it as a long jump, it'll be a dex check at disadvantage. An acrobatics at disadvantage because you're using it in a way that it's not intended.
Well, yeah, I guess. 'Cause normally I can be like, I could do like a pogo, and then the third pogo go like boing. But I'll give it a shot.
I mean, Bibble just sort of looks as you go with the pogo stick. What
Yeah.
if we, just before you do Smoosh, I had an idea. What if we untake this pigeon and you mage hand in, pull it into the roof, and then you swing across?
Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, I'll
So,
try that.
Yeah,
I'll get a mage hand and
yeah,
hammer the pitten into the top.
yep. And now you can. I will say now you can give me either an acrobatics or athletics check with advantage because this is an actual.
Okay. Alright then. I'll put the pogo stick away. I'll stop bouncing.
And Bibble will
And,
be ready to catch you on the other side.
Hey, well, what was that? What's that?
What?
How much can you mage hand hold?
2 pounds.
How much do you weigh? Can't you just mage hand yourself over?
No, he is not a sentient loaf of bread.
It's 10 pounds. And I'm.
And mushrooms do not weigh that much at all, especially at his size.
Okay, so Norm, I would say he's just a little bit too heavy for Mage Hand. Just a little. If he lost some weight and
Because-
didn't have his gear. Because remember, it's not just Shmoosh, it's all of his equipment.
We could have carried your equipment.
Oh well. It's fine. I'll make it.
How's
I'm
the
gonna do
ground?
a nice long run up.
Wow.
Have squeeze, give a couple of flaps. Give me that extra air, and then swing from the rope. And then I should also roll advantage as well. But forgot. Because I did it as an act dex, not an accurate.
Yep, it's fine.
Okay, so 14.
Yeah, that is enough for you to be able to swing across. Bibble catches you and will deposit you there.
Okay.
Okay, now we can do the same thing again.
I'll hammer the pitten. Oh yeah, I'll have to try and pull the pitten out from the top. Hammer in a new one here. And then attach the rope to it.
Alright. Bibble will attempt to go first because he's already suffered, so why not?
Okay.
And he can.
Endure the suffering.
A 10 is enough for the swing.
Oh, doing good.
So now everyone else will have advantage because Bibble is going to attempt to catch you on the other side.
Okay.
So I will just get Jorah out the way to, get him out the way. He is fine and gets across.
Whee!
Yeah. Shift and then click.
Yep.
Sorry, what did you say we're doing?
Acrobatics or athletics to swing across.
Acrobatics or athletics. Alright.
You are fine.
Also, so out of game, I just worked it out. Mage Hand can do £10, which is equivalent to 52 portobello mushrooms.
Yep.
That's a lot of mushrooms. That is.
But
definitely-
Shmoosh isn't just a mushroom. He's a myconid. He is a creature. And a myconid's weight at the minimum as a medium, when they're a medium creature, is about 40 pounds.
He's small.
Which means he would be about half that, which means he's probably about 20 pounds, which means he's still too heavy for him.
He's tiny.
And then all his gear.
I'll carry his gear.
Right, so as you are getting into this room, just going to move one into it. Now, you do, of course, see this giant pulsing flower. And the smell of rotten flesh, if anything, has grown stronger and seems to be permeating from this flower.
The smell of what?
Rotten flesh.
Rotten flesh.
It's a
Oh.
snake flower.
I think someone's given some inspiration to the DM recently. God damn you. Damn it.
What?
That thing you sent me.
Oh, is it?
Might be.
Yeah. All right.
But you don't see any obvious sign of a shambling mound.
No.
It's
Oops.
the stinky flower instead.
My bad.
Shambling flower. You really think so? Well, I don't want to poke it. Probably bodies inside.
Jorah just sort of goes, do you want me to Eldritch Blast it?
Let me think.
Or do you want to go tap on it with a mage hand?
I could do that.
Probably for
I
the
don't know
best.
if it's something hostile, you know. It could be just a flower, but
Just
there's all
go
those
up to-
vines over the floor as well.
Just go up to it and knock. Is anybody
I'll
in
tell you
there?
what. Like, everyone else get ready.
Mm-hmm.
30 feet away. I can't get it to it from here. Get ready. Something might spring out. I will actually mage hand ever closer with my vine hand, and I guess I could not just tap it, but
Yeah.
I want to kind of put something over there, like see what I've got in my inventory. Some soap. Yeah, my soap.
The let go.
Try and clean the soap. Clean it. It's so smelly. You need to wash.
Okay. As you rub the soap across it, the flower begins to open.
Uh-oh.
And
I run back afterwards.
inside is revealed this.
No, that's a shambling mound.
Damn, go. You're nasty.
But unlike the usual greenness of a shambling mound, this one appears black and rotten.
It's a rotting mound.
Ooh.
And you can see on it, though you can't quite tell from this distance, there appear to be large red bulbous protrusions on it.
So we're shooting, right?
And at this point, as you have disturbed it,
Shoot!
this is a roll for initiative time.
Shoot! Oh god. Alright.
Oops.
What the hell? You are aware that there's only one enemy, James, right? Yeah?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah?
It just has super initiative on advantage.
Yeah? Okay. No good can come from this. Oh no. Shmoosh, you are not in a good place if it is what I think this is.
Screech, you're up first.
Oh boy.
I think everything he just rolled is going to be coming out of that rotting water behind us.
Squeaks. Squeak around. Just make sure we haven't got anything coming up behind us. I'm just going to use its echolocation to try and perceive any unseen threats in this general area.
I don't seem to see any.
Okay. Right, in that case, you'll just sort of flap around here for a moment.
Yeah.
That'll be a turn.
Elodie, you're up.
He's not.
I'm gonna fire Eldritch Blast at it. See if there's a repercussions.
So you're going to target one of the protrusions? Was that or the big thing?
What's the big thing? Let me just zoom out a second.
So to put into perspective, the big thing is probably easier to hit, but the protrusions probably deal more damage if you burst them.
In
But
fact, let
they're really
me.
hard to hit.
I'll actually, for
Pull the
ease,
bombs like coming out of it.
Alien eggs.
no way to make it so this goes on the back.
We do
Right.
see the other things in front.
Okay, you can see all of them.
Yep, 4 of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna. I'll just hit one of the little island
Okay,
areas
you should be able to target them.
instead. And hope for the best then.
Oh, it's got arms and shit in it.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
that is a solid hit, and you burst that thing, and you see a strange mist with like a skeletal face go out of it and disappear.
Oh.
Got
That's
one.
creepy.
Alright.
Midas, you're up.
Alright. It doesn't take a lot for these. I'm going for the protrusion as well. I get the feeling if they get close to us and they pop in our faces, we're in trouble. So yeah, let's do that.
That's the hit.
Necrotic tick. Bonus action. Oh, it needs a 15. Right, okay. 15 to hit. And I'm gonna just take a step back.
Let's put these on the initiative. Oops, they're still there.
Or can I aim for the
Shmoosh.
one behind its back?
I'll poke my head around and begin creating a heavy gravity centered around. Oh no, where's my first slot? Oh, I have to cast the top. Okay. Casting at the second level. Magnify gravity right here.
And they all succeed.
But looks like they don't got much health.
Nope, the necrotic ticks go down.
I just squished them into the floor like pop.
Okay, and... Okay, so it suffers no reduction to its speed. Okay. Jorah is up. Who will... I guess just for now, we'll go with an Eldritch Blast on it. Very solid hit.
Tried to slow it down, but it's pretty big. Oh god, it's coming.
To be fair, this is probably one of those times where he'd be able to actually use his arms of a dagger without actually hurting us.
Oh lord, he's coming.
You coming?
Yeah, he's shambling.
Shambling along.
It gets to there,
Wait, is that all I can move?
seemingly.
Oh.
Bibble rushes up to it.
Or you Bibble.
Yes, that is what Bibble does. And Bibble swings. Bibble misses.
What? How'd you miss that thing? Look at the side of it.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't got much room to retreat back here.
No, we haven't. Unless we go across the rope. Or ropes.
What is Squeak's doing?
Yeah, what is
Okay.
Squeaks?
Sorry, yeah. I can fly up to it, and I could give advantage to someone, like, say... Midas, you can have advantage. I'll distract it by grabbing one of its ticks and just, like, shoving it in its face.
Okay.
Wow.
Speaking of its ticks, as we get round to initiative count 20,
No. Oh, you bastard.
two more of the necrotic ticks come back. Elodie, what are you going to do?
Since these ticks actually come back, I'm gonna focus on the big mama with another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Don't shoot the one near Squeaks. I need to get him out of there.
You could tickle him.
That misses.
I pretty much just tickled him. Like, didn't
Midas.
5, 10, 15. Gonna go for an attack on him with advantage.
Yeah.
So hell.
And come in with a... Yeah. Let's go for it. Why did you roll advantage on that?
Yeah, it's just the first.
They hit anyway.
Yep, and you're applying sneak attack.
Oh yeah. I forgot the thing that rogues do.
I would have said it if James hadn't.
12 damage.
Nice, max damage. Okay, now we get to see what these necrotic ticks can do.
Wait, what? Oh yeah. I did max damage on the damage for this throws weapons.
You see it pulse, and you see some of the wounds on this thing heal back over.
Healing ticks. I see.
Yeah.
And sadly, there is another one before you guys get to it. So,
What's that one do?
exact
As
same.
well.
Yep.
Okay, actually going to hold another magnify gravity at second level. I'm going to unleash it once
The ticks are back.
Squeaks is out of the vicinity.
Okay.
Or, better yet, seems as like those ticks seem to some sort of like regenerate. So I'm actually going to wait just before Elodie's go, basically to see if any more like regenerate, and then I'll pop it.
Okay.
Probably initially count 20, but that's my go.
Yeah.
I'm holding a spell there.
Yeah. Jorah. What would Jorah do? I mean,
Eldritch
Plant.
Blast.
I mean, it's a plant-like thing. Would he do that instead?
What, Scorching Ray?
Yeah. I think he probably would.
Probably.
But does he know which Shambling Mountains have resistance to? No problem.
The blast hits, but it doesn't do as much damage as he would
Yeah, there it
expect.
is. How about that?
Has resistance to fire?
Yep.
Oh.
He's gonna keep. How did he miss?
Shambling Mountains are basically like all like kind of soggy branches and
Ah,
hardened wood.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, and now it's its turn. First things first, it gets back 4 HP.
2 HP per tick.
Let's
I should hit it with some rotting grass, but I'm holding something at the minute.
Oh yeah,
Let's consider.
Graven Hand would have been useful.
You know what?
Would it have been?
Actually, you're the one who's actually hit and done the damage, so. Slam.
Misses.
It hit itself.
Oh,
So
it's
I'm gonna undo that damage. Apparently I was targeting it. Wow. Second slam. That's a hit.
Ooh.
Ow!
Ooh.
I didn't like that at all.
Right.
Uncanny? Oh no, that's a fifth rip.
Bibble's gonna see what Bibble does and try to hit this thing. Yay, Bibble hits.
Why are you targeting me? Stop.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to target you.
It's the follow through.
I
That's
just
the backswing.
Yeah, just jump over it.
Bibble Divine Smites. Now, I'm gonna undo this next bit of damage and just seeing if it's automatically dropping the spell slot. It is not, so was Bibble's last spell slot of the day. Okay. Sweet.
Initiative one.
He's gonna disengage.
Yeah.
Fly away.
Okay.
20.
And then I'm gonna I'll wait, see if any more ticks come back.
Oh, that's particularly bad. Okay.
Where'd they go? Oh no. And then as soon as these ticks appear, I'm gonna blast them with magnified gravity.
Okay.
No, he's just moving the token so he can.
Yeah, I
Make
know
things
how this
appear.
is gonna go. He almost doesn't need to do this because it's saving this by going.
Yeah,
Boom goes the dynamite.
I'll roll them onto the initiative anyway, because they might come back next turn.
Squash them bugs.
Why didn't it roll it for the big guy as well?
Oh, because I think he moved the token away as I did it.
I will roll the con save for the big guy.
There you go.
Ooh!
8 points of force.
Okay.
That was a pathetic roll, but it did enough to kill the ticks, which is really the major. Major thing
Otherwise,
here.
that would be 12 HP regen
Yeah.
next turn. Unless someone has an ability to stop health regeneration.
Elodie.
Yeah, I'll get on it. I'm on ad control here.
Well, Jorah has that ability as well.
Right, I am here. I'm just weighing up my options.
I've seen him do it.
I'm gonna try and use Cloud of Daggers, but I don't think it's you fill the air with spinning daggers and you keep 5 feet on each side so that I don't surround the thing with it.
No, it wouldn't do anything. Well, you could make it so it does some to the ticks and the mound, but you won't get them all.
Apparently all the ticks are dead.
But
Yeah.
currently they're all dead.
Would it actually hit the mound?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try it. Screw it. I'm gonna try it.
Okay. And with that,
Oh,
you
killed
slice
it.
it to pieces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
Restorated.
because I'm feeling nice, you know, you were saying, "Oh, let's stop its regeneration with Raven Hand."
Yes.
You would have healed it.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
undead.
it's an
healed it.
undead gambling mound, so necrotic damage is like that's its jam.
Yeah, that's what the necrotic ticks were doing. Basically, they were injecting necrotic energy into it.
Yes, but so one thing, it would have had disadvantage on the save because it's undead. But then it would have whatever you rolled would have healed it, but then until its next turn, it wouldn't have been able to heal. It would have been quite pro negative.
Yep. But you've successfully sliced up this undead shambling mound.
We did it, guys. I'm gonna sit over here.
Ugh. There's bits and bones in it. I don't know how many people
Okay.
this thing's killed. But I guess it's been a problem for a while.
And as you are perhaps discussing this,
Please no.
Another one pops up.
well, no, that would be fun, but no. A figure emerges out of the flower.
That's
Oh.
one of the bridesmaids.
What the? You in there the whole time?
Yes and no. But well done. It seems that you have got rid of a necrotic infestation. That is surely good for your people, and I will make note of it. And then they, without saying another word, they step back into the flower and begin to slowly sink into it.
Wait, what the? Is that a spell that I would recognize?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Is that like tree shift or whatever it's called?
It's the transport via plants, I'm guessing. She did it without much.
No, it's not a spell you recognize.
What the hell? But she just popped in and out of that thing. I'm gonna like go over to it real quick and just peer down into the flower, see if there's a tunnel.
Yeah.
Nope, no sign of anything.
She
But
just vanished.
Interesting point is in this flower where it was slumbering by the seams of it. It clearly is made of undead stuff, bodies and whatnot. Is there any stuff in here? You know, because bodies usually have stuff on them.
roll me an investigation check.
Oh yeah, just a bit of
Before
casual grave robbing.
they're not going to use it.
You gonna take their wedding bands or something?
Oh, come on. That was an 18.
Not by the dices.
It bounced off an 18.
I'm gonna bounce less. Or bounce more.
I don't like these dice that appear on the screen.
Want a poker dice?
All the loot melted into it. Melded into it.
Yeah. You find a single gold coin
and it stinks of death.
I'll take it.
Jorah will also have a look round, see if he spots anything, because, you know.
Oh, you know
Might
what?
do.
I'll assist Jorah if I can.
Yep, sure.
I'll
Yep.
use Mage Hand. I'm like, you don't want to go rummaging through this thing. Here.
Okay,
Let me
so
move
he
stuff
got an
out of the way.
18.
Probably just not got it in me. I'm like on death's door right now.
So he finds a surprisingly intact set of clothing buried under
Mhm.
some of the bones,
Yeah.
as well as a strange blue candle.
Any ideas?
Jorah has a look. He's going to roll an Arcana check, see if he has any ideas. Well, I think I've seen these candles before. They don't go out underwater.
Oh, that's neat.
Don't know about the clothes though. They seem weirdly intact, considering they're in. All the other clothing in there is completely torn apart, rotting, but this seems strangely intact.
Hmm.
It's just like magical clothing.
Want to try it on?
No, I've got my own gear. Thank you very much.
Doesn't fit me, so you hold on to it, Jorah.
Yep. Right.
I'm gonna end combat first.
Yes, that's a good point. I shall end the combat. Yeah, as soon as I get to the tab. There it is.
Can we not sit down for a moment?
Yeah, might be worth taking a little bit of a breather.
Okay.
Have a cup of tea.
And by that I mean a short rest.
Yep.
I mean, we can. I'm just gonna suggest we do it away from the smell of this stuff.
What? So you mean like potentially falling into the pool that will kill me?
Alright, fine.
Plus, the smell
I'll
is
say,
just us reaping the rewards of a good kill.
I'll
Also,
say Squeaks the smelling. I'll just put him into his
yes.
pocket dimension.
Smoosh, roll me a nature check.
Okay. One of my best stats, but I rolled a 4.
11.
Okay.
11's not bad. Why am I proficient in nature?
Who knows?
Why are you? Good question.
No, seriously, why am I proficient in nature? I wouldn't even pick that.
Was it something I gave you at some point?
Yeah, I was.
It was?
I think it
Because I
might
got
be.
insight and you got
Yeah.
nature.
Yeah, I think it's what the thing he gave you, the strange water thing.
Yeah, it just seems like a really weird stat to get.
Mhm. No, you don't know anything special about this plant. It's just
Okay.
a plant that, for some reason, had a shambling mouth inside. But you
Mm-hmm.
can have a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think out of nerves, I'll probably be watching it because
I didn't
it
actually
did
roll the
sort of
dice.
regenerate slightly.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually don't need a short rest right now. I can't get anything from one. I might just start working on my spells.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need
Jorah's
to
not
do
actually
that.
spending any hit dice, but he will take a short rest to get his spell slot back.
I need to start putting Silent Image into my book.
Yeah.
And remove Curse.
Yeah.
I'll do Silent Image for now.
Yeah.
What is this? The first level.
Yeah. So
Illusion.
that's what,
Like 2 hours?
2 hours and 50 gold's worth of dirt, right?
Yeah.
So you can do half of it.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. So after the hours pass, nothing odd seems to happen. The plant just sits there. But I will say that about halfway through it begins to close up and fully closes again.
Yeah.
But you are now able to continue. Is there anything you would like to do during this short rest, Elodie? As I know Midas is just resting. Ah, you're playing your Song of Rest for the
I
extra
am
6.
playing the Song of Rest on my flute or lute or whatever
Yep.
instrument I have. So unprofessional.
That's fair. Right.
You guys all good?
Bibble gives a thumbs up.
Okay. Do we need to take something back from this? Because I need to prove to the hunter we killed the shambling man.
Is there any roots or anything like knocking it out? Just like, yeah.
I guess they might.
Roots. I'll rummage around for a root.
Okay, Shmoosh, roll me a survival check, and Jorah will help you and give you guidance. Because I'm going to say his guidance. Yeah, it's guidance.
Okay. Advantage with the default.
Yep, there's your default. It's only a 1, but okay. Rooting about in it. Most of it just appears to be like plant matter that is sort of coalesced. You find a lot of corpses sort of just wrapped up into it, bones, etc. But after a bit of a thorough rummaging, you find within its core a small glowing red gemstone, or it appears like a gemstone, and it has that same sort of weird skull sort of motif that the necrotic ticks has, but it's sort of faded and doesn't seem to have much glow to it.
Ugh. Oh, what do you make of this? Think this is good enough proof?
It's busting enough.
You know, I really wish I'd been able to hit that thing harder. It reminded me of those things that attacked my home. You know, what made of bones and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Ugh. Alright. I'll put this in the bag of colding for now. I don't want to touch it. I'll mage hand it out and pop it in there.
Yep. And Bibble is going to start swinging back across. Whee!
Alright.
Okay.
Can I cut one of these petals off? These large ass petals?
You can give me a survival check to try to do so.
Feel like they'd make a good offering. And I'm gonna bolster it if I need it. I'm not gonna bolster that.
Yeah. Trying to cut through this or remove a piece of this petal, I mean, it's a flower, you'd think it'd be easy, but it's almost as hard as stone. You can't seem to get a cut into it.
Yeah, I wish.
Actually, no, more than like stone, it's like almost rubbery in feel.
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I wasted all my good rolls on the fight.
It's like a cutting board. Just eats the knife. Right,
Can have advantage because Bibble's on the other side.
Yeah, catch me.
That is enough to get across.
And I think, Jorah, you should be using your guidance on yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
You could use guidance on all of us.
Good do.
Yeah, he could.
I'm gonna try and get across as well.
He will give you the D4, Midas.
Yeah.
But he got across. And he'll give it to Elodie as well, so they have it. So that's enough to get across, Midas.
Is it? 12 is enough to get across.
Yeah, and Elodie, you do have advantage, so you were fine, and you are fine, Elodie. You can get across.
Oh, it would have been an advantage as well. All right.
Now, Bibble will, once Smoosh has re-established the rope, Bibble will try to swing across this next one. Whee!
I'm gonna pull the rope back in from the other side.
Yep.
So we've got our ropes still.
Yep. And Smooshes across, and there's your D4 Midas.
Yeah.
Yep, you're fine.
Yeah.
And there's your D4 Elodie. You are fine. You can get across.
Good job, everyone.
Kick the door
Alright.
there.
Time to gather our allies.
Door.
Let's head back. Try to be discreet. Gonna head back to the Sovereign's palace.
We're being sneaky.
Can be sneaky, yeah.
Oh, God damn it. Oh,
I'll get
Bibble
Squeak.
closes the door behind you.
it
Oh,
gave
no.
me control of Elodie instead. Oops.
I'll get Squeaks back out once we're away. And
Okay.
we'll start sneakily walking back. Oh, look. All those electrified eggs from earlier.
Didn't.
Yep.
Didn't.
Okay, I'm just going to remove Jorah's token for now because I can't be bothered to keep moving his token when he's not here. So just remind me when you need him.
It's Bibble all over again.
I'm
Yeah.
in the bag of holding.
Which is also Casimir all over again.
I've mostly remembered Bibble this time, apart from like one fight.
Have you or have we had kept reminding you at the start of every fight?
Yeah, either way. You recruit the allies you remember.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We found a secret entrance into the Sovereign's hideout. I'm gonna go back to the Hunter, though, first.
Yep.
Hunter.
Yep. The
Oh.
Hunter.
Oh, God.
I think Elodie went back through.
I don't know where I'm going.
I'll tell the
Yes.
others.
Oh, my God. Stop.
Guys,
Text me as well.
I'll tell the others. Go back to the pool.
Why is that
I'll meet you
taking
guys there.
weirdly? That I can't let go of your token now. Ah! That was weird.
Moving you the hell away from that entrance.
Thank you.
Yeah, for some reason that entrance was spawning you further than I thought it should. So he wanted you to go to the secret entrance.
Oh, in the Neverlight Grove.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which was
That's down here then.
Well, this whole place is the Neverlight Grove.
Yeah, but oh, it was the Tranquil Pool. That's what it's called. You came here with me, I think. Did you come here with me? Ah,
you're both in the tranquil pool.
it might be because for some reason it keeps targeting like your character because I have access to your character. For some reason, it keeps like without me clicking on it, it keeps acting like I'm clicking on your character.
Alright. I'm back.
Okay, just a second. Let me get back to where you are, Smoosh. You're over there.
Oh.
Uh,
Is this not what you want?
no, that's not where Smoosh has gone. He's going somewhere else first, but he wanted to meet you here.
Okay. I was like, I thought this is where Smoosh was going.
Okay, so you're back. I can't remember what voice I did for this one. Did you accomplish your tasks?
Yeah. And I found this. And I'll mage hand out the bag of holding, that strange gem. And also, there's a massive Grick dead not too far. It was too big to transport rest assured, there's plenty
will-
of corpses to use as proof.
I will send the hunters to collect it, but for now, I believe we have a meeting with the Sovereign.
We do. You meet us there, we can arrange. Also, I will tell you about the secret passage. If you want to go into the Sovereigns without raising any kind of alarm,
Yeah.
you could use the secret passage in the Tranquil Pool.
Yeah. He nods. And I will have him head
And
off.
I'll say much the same thing to this little fella.
Yep. He will nod and will go to meet you then.
Okay. I think I'm just checking. Is there any other circle leader that I have not yet talked to?
No, you spoke to all the circle leaders, but the others seemed a bit too
Lost.
far gone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll go back to the Tranquil Pool then.
Mm.
And by that same notion, I guess, back to the Sovereigns.
Yes. So the Sovereign turns to look at Elodie and Midas as they enter and simply nods at them for now, as if waiting. I'll say that Jorah is with you as well, and Bibble. And seemingly somehow ahead of Shmoosh, and ahead of the one that he told first, the one who knows all about the passages, Rasharu, somehow got there first, to the point where almost as soon as Shmoosh had spoken to him, he had got there.
He knows all the little entrances and hideouts, it seems. Oh. Hello.
So, these are the only ones you could find, eh, Shmoosh?
That's right. The rest are kind of not doing so well. Wait, where's... Where? I checked back. Where's our friend that we healed?
Oh, yes. Which one was it that you healed? Let me just find him a moment, because...
He's
thin
kind of like
one with the
a
stars.
farmer guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a thin guy.
This one?
No. Oh wait,
Um,
yes.
Yeah, that
Was
was
that him?
Yeah, it was
That
that
was
one.
him. Alright, cool.
I remember cutting him up.
Yeah.
Yep.
We also helped this guy. He's still recovering, but he had these purple spores on him that were changing his mind.
Yes, they are, how Lady Z gets into people's minds and slowly corrupts them.
You
But-
don't have any on you, do you?
No, not yet. That is what the ceremony is for.
Oh,
I'm a bit too powerful to fall under it through force, but through free will of sorts, I can fall under them, and they will use much more powerful ones on me.
Okay. I'm worried for you. What should we do? Do we escape? Do we just run? Or do you think we can take them? I've seen them. There's quite a lot. There's wasn't there like a dozen of Zuktamoy's
Yeah.
bridesmaids?
Yes.
Yeah,
To fight them would be foolish. However, there may be a way to stop them, but not here.
Right. What's the plan?
The plan is for myself with the circle leaders you have gathered to delay as long as possible, do what we can to fight, whilst you and your friends must head to the other grooves, the others Myconid circles.
The other circles, they need our help too?
Yes, all of them, the other 6 circles I do not know how many of them have already fallen, for whilst we are linked through the great Oromikos, and he prevents us being linked directly, or it would allow the corruptions to spread. It is why we are so important. So, you must travel to the 6 remaining groves, find out what there is, and perhaps warn them, get them to raise up defenses, prepare. If they can be prepared, then they may be able to stop the spread and maybe even send people to help us here. There is... well, that is one option. There is another, though it is a much more drastic one, and one that I would not suggest if times were not desperate. Lady Z and her ilk have a natural enemy. The oozes and their master are their enemy. If you could find some way to bring their master against them, that might be enough to disrupt things. But that should be an act of desperation, not if, for want of a better term, it should be a plan Z.
Oh boy. Oh man. Well, I can't do all of this alone. But I also can't ask everyone else to help me. It's a lot, guys. You've already come so far with this adventure, and you've already helped so much, put your lives in risk. Are you willing to help me unite my other circles?
Yeah.
It sounds like this problem could be bigger than just my people. If Lady Zoctomoy gets the sovereign and takes over the whole Underdark, there's gonna be bigger problems.
Oromikos' roots spread far. They even... I do not know their full extent, but some say that they span all sides of the Dark Lake. If that was corrupted and her spores could freely spread through those roots, then not even something as skilled in the power of the mind as the Illithid could probably stand a chance. And if that were to happen, then I fear the surface would not be far behind.
Alright
Which
then.
kind of looks to you guys, Midas, Elodie.
I mean,
Jorah will pipe up, because I feel like I can say this well. As part of what the big guys said, I need to disrupt the plans of one or the other of this pair, so I'm with you, Shmoosh.
Alright.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You know, the end of the whole existence of man.
Yes.
And shroom kind.
And shrimp.
Mankind and shroom kind.
Well, let's hope we don't watch
But
the same thing happen here as what happened in Bibble's Town.
Shmoosh, if you are willing to accept this charge, approach the stone.
I'll approach Elodie first, because I think she had something to say.
Yes.
I'm just gonna say that I'm just happy to save the world with you guys.
Oh. Thank you, Elodie. I wouldn't want to do this with any other party. Alright, in that case, I accept this burden, O Sovereign. I'll unite the circles under a new room, Sovereign. Council of... what are we calling ourselves? Like the Plan Z? Rebel Alliance?
He rises up and walks over to you and places his hand upon your cap. Shmoosh. I name you the 9th Sovereign.
Oh.
When you have completed your task, and when we get rid of Philo, you will take his place as the Sovereign of a new circle. I feel you will have grown enough to be let in to the greater secrets by then.
Oh my. This is a big responsibility. Oh boy.
He nods. And looks to the others and goes, each of you approach one at a time, and I shall do my best to answer one question you may have, or perhaps provide a gift that would be suitable.
Question. Crap. Don't think I want any answers. I'm happy to just get this done and go.
You seek treasure, do you not, Midas? Riches. Gold in particular.
Yeah, there's plenty on the surface. Just waiting to be picked.
Then he considers this for a moment. On your journeys, when you arrive at this, just find the name of the council. When you arrive at the circle of Sovereign Hergra, I believe there are some ruins nearby that have yet to be explored. You may find valuable treasures there.
Huh. Cool.
But he extends his hand to you.
I guess I
Oopsies.
grab his hand and give it a shake.
Oopsies.
As you take his hand, you feel your mind open once more and your eyes begin to glow. And he is going to give you...
Another level! Yay!
No, he is going to give you a unique ability that is simply called Gold Sense. So now, if you activate this, you can determine if there is gold within 30 feet of you. But this
Like
can
a
be used
metal
but you can only do this a number of times a day equal to your proficiency bonus.
Huh. Nice. Okay. Interesting. I'll be writing this in. All right.
Could you pull me to the scene, James?
Oh, have you somehow gone off the scene?
I accidentally closed my window.
Okay. I'll just activate that scene.
Thank you.
Approach Elodie. What question or do you have?
Or would you prefer a gift of some kind?
I don't have any questions, but I'm always happy for a gift.
They nod and
Lovely.
extend their hands towards you. Let me have a look at my special table.
I was just trying to remind her then, isn't she looking for someone and she's got a free question?
Yeah, and I said Elias is in the dust.
And she just said to me, who cares about Elias? I want a gift.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
He
Good
went on
response.
his travels, you know.
He's clearly not down here.
Yeah. Let me just find nothing. Okay. Let me just have a look at your sheets. What would be useful for you?
Ginger sense. Wow.
Okay. They will give you. They will place their. Actually, no, I think I already gave you those, didn't I? Now that I'm thinking about it. Yes, I did. Okay. Not that then. Yeah, let's go for that. Okay, they will place a hand on your arm, and a tattoo in the shape of a mushroom appears.
I am excited.
This is an achievement item that they have granted you. And I will put it onto your sheet. This is a masquerade tattoo. It is a rather interesting tattoo in a couple of ways. Essentially, you can use it once per day to cast the Disguise Self spell with a DC of 13. And as a little fun additional thing, you can also control the tattoo to change its shape, its color, its pattern, its position. It can range in size from no smaller than a copper piece to an intricate work of art that covers all your skin. So it's a minor gift, but and you can deattune to this, and it will turn into a needle, which you can then use to apply to yourself again later. But they sort of nod. And Shmoosh, as part of your sovereignhood, you now have. I'm going to actually add this as a passive effect.
It's a shame Jorah isn't here to actually ask something, because he probably would have a question.
I'll allow him to do it between sessions, essentially.
Yeah. Either that or he might want a gift. But...
No, it's not one.
Looking for a castle near Circle Hergra. Where's Circle Hergra? Smoosh.
Okay, I'm just going to check that this works. Is that what I want it to do?
It's a ginger sense. No.
No, then didn't do what I wanted it to do. Damn it!
I'll roll nature because I'm proficient in it.
Essentially, what they have provided, Smoosh, and I'll work out how to do it later, is you will have essentially the permanent effect of guidance on any nature checks you roll.
Oh, okay.
As basically you are now, in fact, I'm going to have it on any intelligence-based checks.
Ah. Like I'm tapping into the
Like you're
noosphere
literally
of the
tapping
sovereigns.
into the sovereign network.
Nice. They call it like the noosphere in like science
Yeah.
fiction movies. I'm gonna call it the shroom sphere.
Yeah. I'll work out how to work that later. And you go, and now Smoosh. You must depart. I can see from your memories that you have gone to several of the exits to here. If you go to where you fought the Grick, there is an exit out that way that will lead you towards Circle Hergra. However,
That past the spiders?
that is another one of the exits if you wish to go that way. There are essentially 3 ways out. You can travel back along the Fungal River. You can travel through that spider-infested place or the place with those strange creatures you saw.
Will they all get me to the same place or to different circles?
Different circles.
Oh boy.
Well,
Okay. I see one
But
problem with this.
the circles do form a circle, so that you will be able to get from any of them to any of them.
Just one question. If I go, the wedding can't go ahead, right?
Yes. They will likely try to track you down, bring you
That's
back.
what I was worried about. So, but we're good at losing things off our tail, right guys?
yeah.
Those drow never caught up to us.
And that is why I have got you to gather allies, for they will create distractions for you to allow you to leave.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a question now, actually, if you don't mind. Just a small thing. Which of those ways that you mentioned takes us to the Circle Hergra?
That would be past where you fought the Gricks, down the Fungal River.
We should go that way. We already defeated the Gricks. Probably the safest.
I'm just thinking, what's going to be the trickiest way for them to follow us?
Water?
Probably the spiders.
Probably water.
Yeah. Well, I'll let everyone decide. Where do you want to go, Elodie? We got a couple of circles we need to get to. Which exit's best?
I would say the simplest one, which is like lack of combat, already exterminated.
Good choice.
What was that?
She said the one that has a lack of combat. The easiest path.
Where we killed the Gricks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you think about it, it might be the easiest for the mushrooms, but it's also the easiest for us. What if we get caught up in combat with the hunter, the other Gricks? The things that were mound in the holes? Or the spiders, and then we get caught because we're busy fighting?
Okay, alright. Yeah, I guess you guys need a rest.
I mean, I'm happy to fight. but also the water.
All right then. Okay, we're
Yes.
gonna take the Greek route.
Mhm.
So you need to
That-
make distractions else.
They nod, and um, the leader of the hunters immediately heads out of the exit and goes off towards the Garden of Welcome, I will say.
All right.
This one just seemingly goes over to a seemingly normal piece of stone and just moves it aside, walks through it, and disappears.
Oh my god, there's multiple entrances and exits.
And this one sort of goes, is still in the daze, probably.
Are we bringing this guy with us?
No, he shall stay here. I must make sure that you have finished the job, and then do what I can do.
Okay. Cool. Are you ready, Shmoosh?
Um, I think so. There's a lot to take in right now. My mind is being flooded with images and memories that aren't mine.
Huh. I will pick you up then and carry you out of here. You just enjoy your memories.
Yeah. We'll be back as soon as we can.
I lost the exit.
Presidia.
It nods.
Let's find the exit. There you go.
Don't get corrupted, please.
What? The exit is this square here.
Yeah, I got it.
What?
I got it.
Can I always like talk to you through some
You
sort of?
you will be able to contact me through the plane of dreams.
Okay.
So be careful. Not all those who walk on the astral path are friends.
Smush takes one more nod and gets carried away.
This one. Yeah.
Probably in Jorah's pocket. Full of
Yeah.
dirt.
So this guy sort of nods to you, and he's heading off this way towards the Garden of Welcome. You can see that there are some other it's waiting for him. Some of them carrying bits of brick.
Hmm.
So we want to go this way, right? Like
Yeah.
back through the middle to the river and take the river out of here.
Yeah. Wait. And
He said the path beyond the thing. If you've not just to correct myself because I sort of said it a little bit wrong. There, he said there is an exit from where you fought the grip across the river, and then if you follow that, then you'll come to another river which will lead you to it, essentially.
okay.
It is this way.
So
Yeah.
we do need a boat then.
Possibly, or when he mentioned the fungal river, it would be a place you've probably at least seen Shmoosh in your travels previously, so you know there are paths at least along parts of it.
All right.
Out of the tranquil pool.
So, and the tranquil pool that way.
Ah, there you are. There you go.
And then it's
Yeah.
this square here you want. And it takes you to the fungal river map.
Ah. Good place.
But this is the exit. Smoosh, you would know he was indicating over on the other side of the entire map.
Does the rocks here seem more flimsy than the ones in the place where we fought the Shambles men?
Maybe a little.
I'm not gonna risk that. I was like, should I explode this entrance here? Because
I mean, you're welcome to try.
it didn't go so well last time. I wasted exploding arrow.
Yeah.
Which way did everyone go?
Yeah, you need to get to over here.
Yeah, I read that.
Actually. So this is the river. You need to cross the river to get to the exit that you mentioned.
Is this another one of those cases where we have to pit in? Yeah.
In this
Is the
case,
water
this
fast moving, or is it kind of still?
it's fairly slow moving. It maybe dipping your foot in. It's quite cold to the touch, but it's not that deep here, so you probably could wade.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Smoosh can't, but everyone else can.
Smoosh can sit on top of someone's head.
Yeah.
Sit on top of your head then.
Alright.
Yeah. On the other side of this, you can see some more fluorescent growing mushrooms and perhaps another small pile of those eggs, but they appear inert and not have the same glow that those did when you destroyed them. Perhaps unfertilized.
Down here? I don't know if we're the right way, but... Everyone's going their own mess. No, I said everyone's going their own way.
Indeed.
I thought that was the way. I saw a path. I took it.
Elodie has found themselves in another room as they've gone through.
Elodie, don't get lost.
Bring me through.
Am I supposed to be here?
Well, there's many paths in the Underdark, and you don't want to get lost. I'm
Okay.
not sure if this is the right way, but
Following this along, you see some glowing green gemstones, and on one of them you can see this strange, emaciated creature harvesting at the stone.
look who it is.
Hey! I see you there. What are you doing? What are you doing in our cave? Wait!
Oh, sorry.
It's Petch Cave.
We're not supposed
you
to
want?
be here.
Well, where are
We
you
just-
going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Tell me.
Wait, this is your cave?
Yeah.
Alright. Bring out your certificate of owning this cave.
We
We
own
don't-
this cave. We own this cave due to numbers.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah?
use deeds down here, Midas.
What number did you pay to own this cave?
We paid in our numbers.
You killed your own to own this cave?
No. We own this cave because there are lots of us in this cave. We have
That's-
numbers.
That's not a good system for owning things.
Better than you.
Well, we can't really get
Paper
flags
doesn't
down here,
know
Midas.
things.
There's no wind for flags.
Now-
No, we just use numbers. It
What?
makes sense to me.
Yeah. So what you want? What you want? What you want? What you want? Why are you
Well,
coming
well,
here?
We just wanted to go through. In fact, we're not even sure if this is the right way. We're looking for the sovereign's circles. You know,
Ow!
Myconid
What you-
populations.
Damn. Mushroom. Making it.
Didn't you just come from one from there? Don't that go back? Wait,
Yeah, we just came from the Neverlight Grove.
why aren't you dead?
Well, we're not dead yet.
Why weren't you eaten by the big snappy things? Snap, snap.
Meow.
Yeah,
Oh,
snap.
we killed them all.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's safe that way now. You can expand your cave if you want.
It's true.
Number 11 want to speak to you. I'm gonna go get it.
11. Is it Stranger Things?
Hey, so what does the bad mushrooms look like? The ones that we're against. Are they the white ones, like the pure white ones?
Those were some of the ones that looked particularly bad, yeah.
What are the other ones?
Purplish ones seemed pretty bad at points.
Right. We gotta convince these guys that the white ones and the purple ones can't come through this way.
This one comes back with a seemingly almost identical one of them.
You must be 11?
Yes, I am 11. What
Just telling you.
do you want?
Well, we're just telling your friends here that we killed all the Greeks. It's safe in that other cave now. But there's still some eggs left over. We're more than happy to take over it, but we're kind of on the run at
Brick
the moment.
eggs are delicacy.
Yep.
But you got rid of Snap, yes.
We did.
So we can pass through, right? Because we did your solid.
Well, you took away our bodyguard, so now the bad things might come this way.
I thought you didn't need bodyguards because you have numbers.
True, but numbers are good, but bodyguards make numbers bigger. And we didn't have to pay them.
No,
You know.
bodyguards they were more like,
Guard
enemy
dogs.
of your enemy.
Right. If you want to come through, you must give us... And it sort of pauses. Shiny.
Oh man, that's not good for you, Midas.
I mean, I'm cool with giving away a shiny. I've just only got one left. But listen, if I give you a shiny, you promise that you won't let any of the white or the purple mushrooms in. It's probably for your best interest as well, considering I've heard talks that they're looking to expand, and they think they've got bigger numbers than you guys. Gemstones or something.
As a bonus, I can throw in on its headpiece. It's got shiny shinies on it. Just for that extra, like,
Yes.
backing them, the nasty guys away.
Hey, I gave you that.
Well, at least you can be useful to me, Midas.
Mean. So mean.
Yeah.
This thing is going to a good cause. These guys like shiny things, and they can help this.
Right. A gemstone worth 50 gold pieces. Not that it would matter to them. And an onyx headpiece, and you keep out the white and the purple mushrooms that want to expand their way this way.
And I was thinking, if you want to be our friends and let us stay here and rest, I'll even chuck in this. And I pull out the shiniest and greenest emerald that I have.
Number 2, go get Big 13. Right, really? You
Want us to disturb him?
yes.
Okay. Your funeral.
Seems like they have a ranking system. The higher the number, the more in charge they have.
They come back with another almost identical looking patch.
You call him bigger?
Yeah.
Bigger in brains, maybe.
So,
Okay.
you want to stay in our little cave, do you?
Possibly. Depends how safe it is.
And you have shinies. You have shinies, yes.
That's what we said. You can see him.
Let me think. Think.
He begins to bash on the ground.
Yes. You could stay.
Typical.
But I must warn you that if you want to go through cave and to next cave, the next cave is filled with big ones.
Big what?
Big grey people.
Like giants.
No, not that big. But big enough. They're mean. But they don't...
Oh, the drow.
No, they're not
No,
grey.
not pointy.
Wait, but they have
Stout? Like dwarves? Do they have beards?
No.
Oh.
Taller than
Great.
dwarves. This is...
Do they look humanoid?
Yes.
Okay, so they got arms, legs.
But
They're
they're not as nice as us, sis.
What? Do they like shinies as well, or do they like something else?
No, they like flesh.
Oh. So you are at war with these?
No. They try to come in sometimes, but stone rocks are friends. We give them the
Sounds like-
old rock and roll, and then they go away.
Oh boy. Sounds like we really do need a rest up before we take on something like that.
Yeah, you should take nap, and then you should go slap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, well, look,
Let me
if you keep us safe while we rest, you can have this shiny green emerald.
Right.
It seems like you like them, like those are your favorites by the looks.
Number 1. Yes. Go take them to Guest Cave. We have Guest Cave? Yes, it's the one without the gems in it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we won't steal any of Jamey's.
Then
Just-
the others head off.
Just remember, if you see any white or purple mushrooms coming this way, they're not allowed in, and you tell them that you didn't see anyone come this way.
They nod.
And I hand them the gemstone, which I
Uh,
rolled D12.
And they want
circle.
this one is going to lead the way. This one back here.
I'll give him my last gemstone.
I'm actually
Hey,
gonna, as
where you got a
Midas is
mushroom?
as Midas is mentioning that about making sure they don't come through, I'm actually gonna cast Detect Thoughts,
Okay.
and I want to know what they're thinking as Midas is instructing them to not let these mushrooms through and to not mention us. Like, has the bribe worked?
They are like.
They're like, okay, white bad. Don't speak to white about non-whites.
And purple. And purple, I said. So
And
I'm
purple is bad too.
Yeah.
But that's all you sort of get from them.
White
Okay.
bad, purple bad. Talk to them about non-white and purple bad. And then this one's going to lead the way. This way,
Alright,
this way, friends.
I'll say to Midas, they're simple-minded, but they seem to get the picture.
Yeah, I think you just have to say it to them a few times so they can repeat it.
It sinks in, yeah. They're saying it, they're repeating it to themselves right now.
This is Guest Cave. No gemses, no shinies, so it's pretty shit, but you enjoys.
Wow.
No, this is more than enough. You've been most hospitable, Mr. One.
Yeah. Me go back to mining. Me go back to mining favorite rock.
Okay.
Cave. Oh no, they're back to gems. Okay,
No,
this
this
cave.
is this is guest.
This is guest cave.
All right.
It just
Okay.
has multiple entrances.
Gonna start setting up an alarm.
I'm gonna set up a nice cozy little spot in this crevice here.
I don't need a spell slot because I'm casting this as a ritual, so I'm gonna set up one that's big enough to basically encompass us there, and then I'll take another 10 minutes, and I want to go back to the entrance where we came through.
Yep.
And I'm going to set up a second alarm. I think that works. Notable around within 60 feet. Yeah, we'll be on the other side, right? So that works.
Yep. And
Cool.
this patch sort of looks at you as you go past it. It's one and goes, "Where you going, mushroom? I thought you said that way bad."
It is. Gonna set up a little security spell. Make sure no bad things come through. I'm not gonna let the alarm won't go off if you guys go through it, okay? Just if bad other things, okay?
Okay.
Bad purple and bad white.
Yeah. And bad pink.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. You got it. Good job.
Hey,
Alright.
you guys never mentioned pink. This one seems convinced pink is bad as well.
Yeah, wait, what's pink? Sorry.
Pink is bad.
You know, you could just do this as a mental alarm. Otherwise, it's an audible alarm.
Yep. True.
You
I'm
want
gonna
it?
set up mental ones for both. They
Okay.
wouldn't go off if Pesh go through them.
Yeah, but it's the mental alarms are within 1 mile.
That's impressive.
The audible ones are 60 feet, so you can hear it within 60 feet.
Yeah, the audible one will be this one surrounding us so that it wakes up everyone. The mental one will be if a non-Pesh or non-ally come through that
Okay.
gateway. And after that, I'm going to spend an hour of my long rest. I'm going to finish off inscribing silent image.
Yep. You can
And
do that.
I'm going to ask Jorah for some assistance during this, for some guidance.
Yep. He will give you the guidance.
Okay.
So hopefully your intelligence-based check should work. Now it should just add a D4 automatically.
It
Is that
will.
right?
Oh, right, nice. I'll give it a go. It
Yeah.
did. It worked.
And
Alright,
there's the
yes.
extra D4 from Jorah.
Another extra Fantastic. Alright, this is going really easy. Way easier than last time. I just I basically just blitz through the rest of the scroll. The scroll turns to dust, but I have used that dust to create a little vial of spores, which now act as a permanent spell. And in my spell book, quotation
Yeah.
marks,
That is fair.
What spells did you just get?
silent image.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. That's not the one I stole for it. That's not the one I stole for you, is it?
Might have been. I'm not sure. But I have to get rid of 50 gold. Oh, wait. What's up? Yeah, I've got 250 left. Might start another one, actually. We're here for 8 hours. I could do another hour on something else.
Yeah.
I've got a remove curse I need to put in. And I've got a spell scroll of spider climb as well, but less so important because I can do potions with that. So remove curse, getting an hour done on it as well.
Yep. Okay. Make a note of that on your sheet.
We're doing a long rest then.
Yeah. I guess we'll take it.
Yep.
Take watches, but not as important when I got an alarm up.
Yeah.
Let's remove curse. Hold on, this is a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure you can do that yet, can you?
No, you're right. Okay, well then, in that case, I'll start doing Ray of Sickness instead. Okay. But other than that, I'm just going to be tapping into the Shroom Sphere and learning all I can from
Yeah.
the different circle leaders. I basically want to know the 3 circles, what they're known for,
Yeah.
the locations, any sort of early signs of the settlement,
Okay.
and any dangers surrounding them that I'm just sort of like tapping
Yeah.
into.
Okay, so probably the thing that would come to mind, because it's what you're to some extent going to be focusing on, at least initially, because it's where you're going next. Trying to think. Yeah. Okay, so if you look on under your passive effects, there's now a Shroom Sphere effect, and I've put like a little image on it as well, so which
That's
kind of
cool.
looks fitting, like an alien mushroom sort of thing.
Nice.
Are you
Sort of.
glowing, Smoosh?
No.
I keep seeing like flashes of like almost like a torchlight from you then for a few
Yeah.
moments.
That was Midas, I think. What the
Yeah.
hell?
What?
What are you doing, Midas?
On the icon sheet, the buttons on the left is like toggling light spell, toggle lantern, and toggle torch.
Yeah. There is an actual thing for that now.
It's really interesting. I'm just like, blind.
What's that one do? Okay, interesting. But yeah. So you would know that
And I'm trying to sleep.
I haven't got it lit anymore.
you do have got a. Yeah, you do. You still had one of them on.
I've not clicked any of them on. I don't know how to turn it off.
You broke it.
I did
Delete his
break.
token.
No, Shmoosh is the one that's lit up.
No, it's you.
definitely you.
What?
I don't know. I might just have to. I'm just going to re-drag out your token.
Delete Midas. Delete Midas. Yay! He's gone, Elodie. We're finally free. You can sleep in.
What do you mean, tyranny? I don't have any tyranny.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
You're saying in your sleep as you're rolling around like tyranny.
But as you are resting, Smoosh, and you're trying to get in contact with the Shroom Sphere, I would like you to just roll me a straight intelligence check first of all. You obviously have your D4, so you should be pretty good. Yep.
Woo!
Fantastic in this case. I might have to decide if that D4 is too powerful or not, but
How good is it in combat?
yeah. It's not combat based at all, I guess, unless you're trying to like identify an enemy spell or something.
I think the only thing I can think in combat it's good for is counter spell if I ever take it.
Yep. So, you're thinking, of course, about the Circle of Hergor, which you know, following along and following these caves and following the river, will eventually take you to where their circle is based, which is the Circle of Port Bellow. And Port Bellow is most famous, of course, for its trade. It is essentially, for the Myconid circles, it is the trade port with the Dark Lake. It's not directly on the lake itself. There are certain riverways to get to it, but one of the things other than that they're famous for is the exploration of ruins. They have a fascination in stonework and essentially understanding stonework and how to take it apart. and how to maintain it as well. And Port Bello itself is said to be built on the ruins of an old kobold settlement.
Okay.
You know that one of the circle will be an interesting one to approach. The name isn't quite there. You can't quite think what it's called, but you know that one of the settlements is supposed to be the oldest of the circles, for their sovereign has grown so large that the circle actually rests on his back.
Oh, wow.
And he walks amongst a very large cavern. But that's all you really know about them.
Didn't get the name of that, no.
No. What else would you get? Because you obviously have been focusing on nearest by one, but let me check my notes a moment, because you rolled exceptionally well, and even without the extra d4, you rolled it ridiculous.
What was the original circle called you mentioned beginning with H?
So their circle, so their leader of that circle is Jorah.
Herbal?
Let me just get the name for you.
And Sovereign of Port. Yeah, I got that part.
Yeah, which specializes in
Okay.
ruins,
Trade.
basically, and trade.
Yeah, gotcha.
They're seen as, the trading is seen as a normality to some extent, because obviously trade is a natural part of civilization, but the fascination with settlements and such that aren't a part of like natural environments, that's always seen as a bit of an oddity.
Okay.
And because obviously even building great structures like Igmorcus, that giant mushroom, that was seen as fairly strange. Because why would you need a house or something like that? Vikings don't really need that, so to live in ruins seems an odd one.
Okay.
Then of course you've got the giant mushroom that walks around.
Yep.
And I will give you one more of them, I think. Why is this not sorted into the order I wanted in? There is the circle of growers. Now, whilst your circle had a circle of growers, people responsible, this circle in particular specialize in it. They're to the point where even in the Underdark, it's said that to some extent it's hard to tell their caves apart from surface forests,
Oh.
because it's so lush and green.
Okay.
But again, the name doesn't ring a bell, but you know that they are the Circle of Growers.
Okay.
But that's at least enough to go on. You know, of course, that there are the two circles that were based where you were. There was Philos and Basidias, yours being Basidias and Philo being the white ones. Then there's these three that have been mentioned, and there's another three. But it seems that perhaps that information is, like, in order to get to those, you have to go through some of those others. So perhaps the Shroom Sphere isn't allowing access, or perhaps it's blocked off for some reason.
Okay. Well, if I get to like the connecting nodes,
Yeah, then you
possibly
may get
closer to the
access.
knowledge.
Yeah, exactly.
What was Philo's known for, out of interest?
So, Philo
Exactly.
is known particularly for his specialty is the reanimation side of things. So,
That's
making soldiers essentially out of corpses. So, probably thinking on this, you probably think that maybe this shambling mound you met that seemed to be a corpse may have been part of his plans, perhaps corrupting that flower, whatever that was, with that undead necrotic energy to rot it further.
Okay, gotcha. Alright.
But your long rest goes undisturbed, apart from, and this might get to some of you, the constant sound of tinking as these patches never seem to stop mining at these gems. And it's not even like when you're looking at them that they're trying to mine them out. They just seem to be like tapping around them. And they each seem to just stay with the same gem.
See.
You did notice that there was this one gem that did not have someone on it, I will say. But your long rest goes undisturbed. And strangely, there are no dreams aside from
Jorah's one.
Yep, apart from this, what you got from your sphere, Shmoosh.
Okay. How does everyone feel this morning?
Well rested.
Better than I was.
Well rested?
Yeah. Nothing. No problems, it seems. Alarm not go off.
It didn't go off.
No.
So we say we should probably check with the guys to make sure that like they didn't see any on the outskirts of your alarm.
Hey, any fish around here?
There's a couple up here.
Hello? Morning.
This one sort of rushes over, skipping the entire way, and does a pirouette and lands in front of you. Hello!
Okay then.
Oh, I don't suppose you know if any of you guys went out to the Grix lair?
No. Nobody left. Why would anybody leave? We have the precious shinies here.
Okay.
And if you're wondering, nobody else came in apart from you.
Looks like the distraction worked, guys.
Yes.
Okay, good. So where do we need to go?
Well, there's an exit. If you go past, sort of leads, points in here. There's a turning here. If you just follow that along, you'll end up where you need to go. But beware the grey ones. They're very nasty.
Yeah.
Bye.
Great guys. Cool.
Alright. Wait for Elodie.
Yeah. Wait for Elodie and Jorah and Bibble.
And I'll get Squeaks out.
And I'm going to say, Elodie, as part of your long rest, Lapis has reappeared.
Yay!
Where's Elodie? Where's Elodie
Didn't
going?
that thing die?
This way. This way.
Lapis is alive. Oh my goodness.
Lapis just nods. And sits on Elodie's hat. Curled around almost like a band around the hat.
Alright, let's go quietly, guys. I don't want to have to deal with these things.
Yeah, we'll be stealthy as much as we can. Oh.
Jorah can probably guide himself.
Lapis went through, but nobody else got through.
Okay. Let me just
Those Lapis is awesome.
Yeah, if multiple people have control of tokens, then only the token
Yeah.
through can go through.
Not if
Yeah.
you overlap them. Like I do. Yeah, I
But-
got squeaked through.
Yeah, but I have control of Elodie's character as well.
Alright,
So,
well then, stick it
whenever
all
she-
on one.
let me bring Double and Jorah on.
Bibble's back! And Jorah's back!
And you guys want to proceed through here stealthily, you say?
Yes,
as
please.
stealthily as we can.
And roll yourself stealth, and Jorah's
Also-
going to good on themselves, their
I'm
guidance.
just gonna unprepare detect thoughts and prepare silent image. Where is silent image?
Jorah's a 15. So it's not bad as a group.
There it is.
Just need bibbles.
Which is a disadvantage, but even Bibbles isn't terrible.
So we
Just need smooshes. There
we
it
go.
is. Okay. I'm not going to make the familiars roll because meh.
Well, the whole reason I picked a bat in the first place is so it's completely non-discrete in the Underdark,
65.4.
or rather discrete. Non-discrete would be loud. Would be obvious.
Yeah, I'm just checking. 317s plus Elodie's 21 plus 13.
15.8.
15. Yeah, 15 point something, okay.
8, so it's practically 16.
Well, probably not.
Maths.
Quick maths.
Right, you can continue to go through. You can see an X on the other side of the cave over here, but it's up to you
Well,
how you
we-
want to proceed, because there's not many areas to hide in the middle of the cave.
No, I know
You're
it's
walking quietly.
What we'll do then is sidle up against the walls. Just, we're not going to walk out into the open. And yeah, we'll just be maintaining radio silence basically. Is this an archway?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it is.
So I'm just going to poke my head through there then.
And you see...
Oh, no, thanks. What do we see? But yeah.
What you see, I will show the portrait, is that.
What?
Oh, wait, it didn't come up. There you go.
There you go.
What are those guys? What?
They look like orcs.
No wonder we couldn't guess though.
Okay, so yeah, avoiding that way.
We
There's another archway there, but you...
yeah. Well,
yeah,
he.
no, I'm not going to go close to that. I think we'll...
Here comes the difficult part.
Okay.
So you can sneak around behind them, but sort of where they're positioned.
I don't want you guys going that way, honestly. We already know that. Past there. Like, what the... That's not a wall.
Nope, that is an archway.
Yeah, so I don't think you would go that way. Knowing that's an archway, what I would suggest is we should try and duck into these little
Yeah.
crevices, and I'll
And you go,
I'll translate that to them with rapport spores, which are telepathic. So I
yeah,
would simply
and you
release
come
those.
face to face as you squeeze through that with this guy.
Oh my god, he's in here, is he?
Well, he's literally standing on the other side, looking through the gap, and sort of looks straight at you. And he's
Oh,
just like,
snuff him. Stab
and
him.
he's just like,
I'll hypnotic gaze him immediately as soon as my eyes meet his.
yeah, he sort of looks at you, just like, woo. Well, it seems a bit confused.
I'm actually not able to target him. There we go. Alright, let me try. Sorry, I had my Midas in my way. Alright, let me recharge that. Didn't have uses in this. But yeah, I peer through and I'm like, quick guys, through here. Poke my head through the gap.
And you just
Look
see,
face to face with him and I'm just like, wow,
and
wow.
he succeeds.
Yeah, I
Oh
stab
my
him.
lord.
I stab him.
And immediately he calls out, "Intruders!"
I stab him.
Shit.
And at this point, unfortunately, though I am going to say that I will let you get off your one attack, Midas, and then we will roll for initiative, and that is where we will end for tonight.
Well, I was gonna try and stab him in the mouth before he could say that.
Mm-mm.
We didn't know he was there. We didn't. You know what I mean?
I'll let you get the attack off, but it's not going to silence him.
No. All right, but there's an ally
Yes,
next
you
to
can
him.
get your sneak attack.
Yeah. Maybe I can kill him immediately. Does 17 points kill him?
No.
Damn it!
Did I put the thing on Jorah's character that I was meant to? Can't remember if I did it or not.
Only that hypnotic gaze had worked, we would have been home free.
Possibly, yeah.
Because then we just push him along with you.
I think you rolled like probably a natural 19 or something.
Got a 21.
I know, and I can't imagine them being that wise.
No.
Which is why I'm guessing it was probably like a natural 19, maybe.
Yes.
Maybe even a natural 20. I don't know.
Shame we don't have
Um,
like cutting words or something.
He actually, I will say, on the dice, did get a 20, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Natural 20.
He was also, I will say, the scout of the crew, essentially.
Cool.
Yeah.
He basically ran smack bang into, yeah.
The guy that looks out for stuff.
Yeah.
It
kind of
is
his
what it
thing.
is.
Yeah.
And he's
Okay.
actually up first on the Midas. You need to roll.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
You want to
Okay.
drag Bibble and Bora
Yes,
over?
I do need to drag them on. I was just fixing something on Jorah's sheet. Because now, if this works, because I found out how to do it.
I'd be in the crevice. Stabbing him through the crevice. Crevice stab.
Yeah, Jorah is actually rolling with advantage like it should be. Nice. Okay, and that is where we shall end tonight's session. Good, exciting way to start. You ran into some grey orcs, and you've stabbed one in the face.
Yep.
So probably any chance of diplomacy has gone out the window. But we'll find out how that goes on the 22nd of August. But join us, of course, on Friday the 12th for our other journey deep underground in the Diamond Soul Arc of in the Sevenfold Maze of the Earth Plane with Rolka Story. And join us Sunday the 14th, where our party continue their excursion through Hither as they try to, well, gather some allies to find a way to bring down Bavlorna and free it from her control. I suppose, but bye for now.
Bye.